So I just wanted to show something about a shrink wrap application in Smalltalk, which feels like a native application. And this is a tool for teaching in schools and also network management in schools, because teachers are, in many cases, also the network managers. So my name is Carsten Härle. I founded my company. I'm a consultant, and we also did this shrink wrap product, Beno, which I just want to show you. So we have to have native look and feel, because we sell to a lot of customers and they know Windows, so they don't want to have anything which doesn't look like Windows. We have to have colors, icons, like you know from Windows, drag, drop, packaging, uninstaller, installer, Windows services, Active Directory interfacing. And it's done with Dolphin Smalltalk. We have also this other thing like screencasting for the pupil, that you can show your screen to the other people and also get the screen of a pupil to you to help him or to look what they are doing. Native printing, and the setup is done with Inno setup. We have 800 classes. The image is about 37 megabytes big, and it's shipped to 3 megabytes with a Dolphin package in 10 seconds. I'll show you afterwards. So I'll give you a video. So here on the lower side, you see all the pupils, the desktops of the pupils. Imagine this is a class. We have lots of 30 people or something, some people sitting there, and you want to teach something from the front. And the usual thing is that if you go into a classroom, all people are searching the internet, and no one listens to you what you are saying. And maybe the same thing here too. So we need this application on all your desktops too. So I show what happens, what you can do that as a teacher. So you just can say, okay, I just want to look at all the desktops. So you see what happens there in the class. You can use it for if you do a test or something, or just if you monitor if people do strange things with the computers. Also, you can just lock the screen, as you see, just with a click, so no one can do anything anymore. And if you so that the people are going to listen to you, and if you're finished with that, then they just say unlock, and all the desktops get unlocked again. So then you also could see what happens. If you look at all windows, this is a display of all windows which are on all desktops in the whole classroom. And you see, for example, here this is DuckDuckGo, Firefox, and some people have that open. Some people have a process monitor off. There's a process monitor emergency, aggression tester, and many other things happening. So then you can go to one of the windows and ask who has it. And it will marks all the people in the classroom who uses this window. So, okay. Yeah, here's another exception. Actually, this is not the classroom, but it's and you can also remotely close windows. You just go here and say, okay, close it, and it closes remotely. Okay, this is one thing. Okay, another video I have. So this is also they have the interface to Access Factory. So you can just create, as a teacher, create new pupils without to have management access to the Active Directory, because you have only a very, very limited ability to create new users. So therefore you just type in the first and last name, and everything else is filled in automatically. Here you have drag drop. You can just take someone and drag it to our class. So this is, if you don't have drag drop on a Windows application, people won't buy it. So, and one thing I wanted to show you is packaging. Where's that? Deployment. So let's see here. Do you see it? Okay. This is real time. So this is our image was let's go to the start. You see it here. It does 35 megabytes in size. I started. Go to deploy. Say deploy. And now it starts to build all the dependencies and strip down the image. And after a couple of seconds, maybe it's even faster than 10 seconds. I think it wasn't seconds, although it's finished. And if you look at the how big it is, it's just one single application, a single axle with 2.5 megabytes. And we also use this as a Windows service. In the last video, I wanted to show with this just a little bit of advertisement for Dolphin Smalltalk, how they have this cool everything is an object, everything can be inspected notion. And this is this here. So you have this, wait. We use it also a lot in our application. So why can't I go here back? So here you have a very interesting a button, which is a visual inspector. You can just draw the visual inspector on everything on the UI, and it tells you what kind of object it is. Example, I'd open a class browser, go to this special visual inspector, and just move it over something on the left-hand side, which is a class. Then I click, and it opens a normal inspector. And to prove this is not just a name or a string or something or symbol, it is really a class. If you just browse class and you go to come back to the same to a similar class browser as before. And also, what you can say, how does Smalltalk does a UI builder is just an inspector, enhanced inspector on a normal window. So I also can attach the inspector to the normal windows. So this is a normal class browser. I go to the visual inspector tool and say, okay, what's that here on the left-hand side? And it says, okay, this is a tree presenter. And it has a view here. So I go to the view. And then I can change it. So if you look here on the left-hand side, there you see the lines have been removed. Or I can go there and say, let's have checkboxes and recreate the lines again. No. So that's an interesting thing. Everything is an object, and everything can be inspected and changed on the fly. And even if you look at the inspector, you don't have to do a refresh or anything, because it's a very strong observer pattern which monitors everything on the system and propagates all the changes to all the other objects. That's an interesting thing. So, and you can really rearrange the on the fly the class browser, which to put the left pane on the right one on the left one, and or decompose it or remove something of a live working class browser still works. So that's an interesting thing. Okay, thank you for watching.